Twig is live. Twig is indeed live. Thank you, Sammers. So, hello, Ronan, Conditional Love. Hello, Beverly. Hello, Mrs. Tyler J. Hello, Tinkerbell. She was sound asleep on the bed as soon as I started. Here she is. Hello, Sadai. Hello, Sophia. Cat Mamami. Howdy to you. And let me just keep on scrolling up. I know Sharon Sipes in here somewhere. I saw her a minute ago. Yeah, Sharon Sipe. Linda Bishop is here too. Yeah, I'm very well, thanks, Linda. I hope you're well too. Hope all of you guys are well. Thanks so much for being here. And I've got to say big thanks to Tinkerbell, because she sort of makes it, don't you, Tinks? Hey? So it's starting off on a crazy note already tonight. But madam, you've got water and you've got food, and your sister is out there somewhere, so she's going to be all right. Big hello to everyone watching, whether you're here with us live right this minute. I can see some new names and faces here. This is rather good. Hello, Bumblebee. Hello, April as well. April Evans in the place. Yeah, and if you're watching the upload, if you're watching in the future, not to worry. There is no time in the universe, in the world of spirit. It's an invention of our own here on Earth. So your energy is here already, and I'm very glad to have you with us. Hi, Vivian, too. Let me see if I can use the mouse with Tinkerbell on the case. Not at all sure I'm going to be able to, actually. But never mind, I'm going to try. Hello, Sharon Lee. Sharon Lee is with us as well. Well, guys, I've got some, it's quite happy news, but I'm sure none of you are worried about it because I didn't tell anyone yet. But I've just been out to the chicken shed, and the chickens were there, all lined up on their perch in the dark, being good. And this was a great relief because last night they didn't come back. I let them out for a wander, and they didn't come back. And I thought, oh no, a fox has had them or something. Oh, it's so sad when a fox gets the chickens, and it does happen sometimes. But not on this occasion, you know. They just decided to have a night out. I don't know, maybe they went out drinking somewhere. You never know with chickens. They're always up to something. Goodness knows what it was. Hello, Donna. Nice to have Donna Wittereed with us. Hey, great. So I wonder, did any of you guys find me through the Tarot Love community? Because Twig Brother is now on the Tarot Love community calendar. And I'm so pleased to be in the Tarot Love community. I'm feeling the love. Seriously, I am. So this is good news. And all the Twig shows will be on that calendar going forward. Only thing, right, not there. Gosh. Oh, no. What am I trying to say? Right, yeah. 1 week tonight. There won't be a show next Wednesday. There will be one next Friday. There will be one next Sunday. But there won't be one next Wednesday, a week tonight, because I'm going about 80, 90-ish miles up the coast, because I'm going to be conducting a service in a spiritualist church in the town of, what's it called now? Oh, cat. Look, I'm trying to do a show here. I can't remember anything. Can't remember what the town's called now, but somewhere up North Wales anyway. I'm going to North Wales to take a service. Hello, Joyful Barb. It's nice to have joyful people. Lots of us are joyful, actually, but that's a real great thing to have for a name, actually, Barb. Sort of acts as an affirmation. So look, I'm going to start. I usually start off with an oracle card, but I can't reach any. You've got loads to eat. Don't be daft. And you've got loads to drink as well. And I hope you guys have got plenty to eat and drink at home there. Hello, G. Right, great to see you. And Hey is in the house as well. And you made it to this one. This is great. But, you know, guys, if you can't make it to the lives, not to worry. You know, everything happens for a reason. So here's our card, Tinkerbell permitting, to kick the show off tonight. It's actually the Five of Pentacles, not the most cheerful of prospects. And here's Alice being dragged away from the nice warm light building, or the nice warm light room behind the door in this rather glum looking card. But the good news is it's temporary. She gets there in the end. If I bring it up close, it says Queen Alice over the doors. So she is allowed in there one day, just not today. And it's been that kind of couple of weeks. You know, the last couple of weeks in astrology have had a lot of down times, a lot of down feelings. Just the way things go, really. There's a wacky alignment with the moon and Mercury today. Let me just get my cheaty astrology book to read it out of, because I've forgotten. And yeah, the moon is going to square, no, she squared Mercury today, and she's going to square Venus tomorrow. And that just kind of, you know, brings things down a bit, really. The divine feminine suffers a bit. But that's just astrology, and it's kind of, astrology is always trying it on, bringing things in that don't feel good, but there'll always be a feel-good factor coming up. And so 5 of Pentacles there. If you feel like you're being dragged away from everything important to you at the moment, do not worry, because it's just an illusion, and things are going to start going much better again, excuse me, very soon. We haven't got a Mercury retrograde until September 29th, so we've got ages to think about that. Right, okay, let's do some questions, guys. 6 minutes of talking, my God. Right, let's do some questions. Oh, hello, Jamie JJ, just scrolling up looking for questions. Hello, Gartha. There you go. Well, it's like the English name Arthur, which is probably an American name as well, but we have it over here. Tuli Lazuli, nice to have you with us. Tuli is going to become a tobacco farmer soon. Bet she's looking forward to that. Right, yeah. Stinkerbell is a rascal, cat mama. Yeah, that is very, very true. Looking for a question here. I knew I'd seen a question somewhere. Right, Saturday, when C meets me, how will she feels about me? Will we date in October? Okay, I'll do that last bit with a pendulum in a second. But let's get the old Tarot in Wonderland deck. And if you're new, welcome, welcome. I do most of the readings with the Tarot in Wonderland deck. I also have various other decks, including Oracle decks, which I use quite a lot as we go as well. But I'm going to answer this one for today with some tarot cards. Okay, right. This is good news. This is good news, my friend. Knight of Wands. This is action. This is things needing to happen, okay? So this is how C is going to feel. She's going to want to get busy. She's going to want to start actually making things happen. So your journey is going to start pretty soon. The only thing is, right, if you don't feel ready, Saturday, don't worry about it, because this energy moves on and then it comes back again. Usually we say good ideas have a shelf life, so make hay while the sun shines. That's always good advice. But when this card comes up, you know, that energy is going to come around again and things are going to end up being okay. And I did say cards, not card. So let's bring out another one. Number 6, the Lovers. There you go. You couldn't want much better than that, could you? The Lovers card. Just that simple. I'm not going to add anything to that, you know. So she feels pretty good. She feels pretty loved up, and she is ready for things to happen. Will we date in October? This is the question, and we'll answer this one with the pendulum. On this occasion, let's see. Oh, it's got some dust on it as well. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So when C meets Saturday, will they date in October? Please, pendulum. Let us know. It's saying no to a date in October. What about in September? It's just sitting there. It's not saying yes or no to September. October. What happens in November? We're talking early November here, please, pendulum. Yes, we've got a yes, right? You are going to date early November, Saturday. That's what the pendulum says. Okay. No guarantees by the general rules of life, the universe and everything. Unfortunately, I do actually have to say this is for entertainment purposes only, and it says it down there in the description as well. But I strongly believe in this. I really strongly believe in this. Sam, yeah, I kind of sense something a bit like that, but it's going to be okay. Hey, Sharon Sipe, I'm really glad you got back in, my friend. I don't know how you came to be taken off. You weren't on my block list, but weird things happen with electronics all the time, eh? Right, now then, I saw another question. Lucy A, when do you see me getting a job interview? This month. Third week of this month. That's what's coming to me, Lucy. Good luck to you with that. We all wish you well, I am sure. Okay. Oh, I thought it was a question. Will Scooter, welcome. Welcome, Will Scooter. Nice to have you with us, my friend. I thought that was going to be a question. I was going to say, Will Scooter what? And then I realised it's someone's name. Okay. Right, guys. Well, I am absolutely up for questions. Oh, I really am. Hello, Erin. Where have you gone there? Hi, Erin. Big hugs, only big hugs to you too, Erin. I got captivated by a lovely sudden rainstorm. Wish I had someone to enjoy it with. I know that feeling. I know that feeling, but yeah, I very nearly have someone to enjoy things with, but I've been avoiding going to see her. So what can I do? Right. Hello, BBM, by the way. Nice to have you with us. Nice to have you all with us. What does Melissa Byrne want me to know? Right. Sounds like another tarot question to me, but we do so much for the tarot. Hi, Bumblebee. I will come to you, my friend. Okay. What does Melissa Byrne want me to know? Right. She's trying to let you know that someone could be misleading you, right? She thinks someone's misleading you. Whether someone is misleading you or not, you've got to kind of work out for yourself, Janie, right? That's the fact of it. What we've got here is the moon, okay? It is in the major arcana, number 18, the moon. And what we've got here is the walrus and the carpenter. And this deck is based on the books Alice in Wonderland. And if you've ever read them, you'll know the poem about the walrus and the carpenter. I can't remember it, but I can remember the story. The walrus tries to get all the oysters to come up out of the sea, and there's a lobster coming up out of the sea there as he walks along the shore. And eventually he charms the oysters out of the sea, and then he eats them because he's a walrus. Okay, so you might be getting fed bad information. I don't know, Jamie, but what I do know is this is what Melissa Byrne is concerned about. Okay, she thinks you are being misled. She thinks something is going in the wrong direction. But as I put that card away, the Six of Pentacles pops out. So things are coming into balance. Okay, it's going to balance out. It's going to be okay in the end. Don't worry about it. Sometimes you've got to detach from drama, you know. You love Alice in Wonderland. Good for you. So do I. I come from a town in the north of England called Sunderland. And that is where Lewis Carroll stayed when he was writing Tarot in Wonderland, Alice in Wonderland. And I think he sort of got like Alice in Sunderland and turned it into Wonderland, to be honest. That's my take on it anyway. And I have seen in the museum the actual grinning Cheshire cat, which was a lion, a stuffed lion in the museum. So I reckon that's pretty cool. Anyway, thanks for your question, Janie. And thanks for joining us. I think you're new here. Welcome, welcome. And I do hope you'll join us again and again. So now then, I said I was going to come to someone next. Can't remember who it was, but I'm having a good scroll now, looking for it. Bumblebee, I think it was. Hello, Beverly. I will come to you too, my friend. Bumblebee asks, when do you see improvements in my marriage? My partner is really distant. What's next? Let's look at the tarot for some reasons here. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Things are pretty good behind the scenes, okay? The Pentacles are all about abundance and they're all about things coming together. So it's going to come together. It's going to be okay. She's afraid of something. Right, something's happened in recent times, and it's just made her recoil. It's made her sort of recall some of her affection as well, by the sound of it. She's just a bit afraid of something. Might be something you're planning. Might be something that just the future is bringing, and the future just randomly brings stuff, whether we want it to or not. Eh? But something's coming in. She's a bit afraid of it. So, like the mouse here, she's hiding in the teapot. But she's going to come out because someone's had a bite out of that biscuit and the mouse wants to get out and have the rest of the biscuit. And when we get the Four of Pentacles, you know, things aren't as bad as they seem, basically. Okay. And so she is actually going to come out of that shell, I'm pretty sure. Let's do some numerology with the cards. Got a number 2 there. Right. Okay. I would say about 2 weeks and 5 days. And if I'm wrong about that, it's 5 weeks and 2 days. That's my take on it. But pretty soon, okay? if someone's married you, you know, they're in it for the long term. They know they're in it for the long term. Now, I know a lot of partners don't really see it that way, and a lot of partners don't kind of admit that to themselves, quite honestly. But no one really goes into marriage unless they're in it for the long term. And it takes quite something to break that. I don't feel that's broken in your case, Bumblebee. I reckon it's all going to be okay. So I hope that helps you, my friend. I really do. Let's go to Beverly. Beverly would like a card, please, only for my rest of the week that need to work on. Righto, Beverly. And you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to bring out the Ascended Masters. Let's do some Oracle at this point. 15 minutes into the show, and this is the first Oracle card. Okay, but we do like variety on these live streams, and I like variety too, because it's very much the spice of life, isn't it? Okay. I was working with someone on spirit guides today and talking about the great variety of spirit guides. You know, we have guiding lights. We all do. We have guiding lights who guide us in different ways for different reasons. Okay, Beverly. Right. Balanced career and home life, Beverly. Okay. Now, you know, you and I have had a conversation. I know you're not deeply stuck into a career at the moment or anything like that, but there's something going on in your life, Beverly, which is important and which you need to keep doing, but you need to find a balance with your home life. You need to, I feel it would be nice to get to bed earlier, maybe. That's just what's coming to me. Sometimes I'm awake, you know, half the night, editing videos and stuff, and I'll have to bring that into balance at some point. Yeah, but as I put that card away, we have got also Lakshmi, flow of prosperity. So it's looking pretty cheerful. Okay, so bring things into balance in terms of your home life. It's really important, Beverly, and that is what's going to keep the flow of prosperity going for you. So you asked for one and got two. This is the way it goes. This is the way it goes. Janie JJ still doesn't make sense. Well, I'm sorry about that, but keep looking to the future, because it's gonna, all right, it's gonna make sense at some point. I'm sure it is. This is how this psychic stuff works. It doesn't always make sense to us at the time, but that is really going to make sense at some point. Okie dokie. Joyful Barb, right? It's going to be a joy to read for Joyful Barb. I am sticking to my art journey. No more going to a 40-hour a week. 40-plus hour work week. Am I headed in the right direction? I would have said yes, to be quite honest, you know, because art is of the heart, and art is just, you know, art is like Reiki. Art will always look after you. That's what I reckon. But let's just ask the pendulum on this one. Okay. Is Joyful Barb headed in the right direction? Let's see what we get. We get a circle for yes. Back and forth for no. We're getting a yes. We're getting a yes here. Okay, we are getting a yes. This is good news. Doesn't matter if it's clockwise or anti-clockwise circle. It's a sort of agreement I've got with my spirit guides, because some people's screens are flipped. So it's just easier if we say circle for yes, back and forth for no. Right. Priorities, though, Bob. Okay, I just pulled this card from the Ascended Masters deck. It's King Solomon and it's priorities. All right, so yeah, you're definitely headed in the right direction. But what I would say is don't burn any bridges, okay? A 40-hour work week is not for you. You're not that kind of person, you know. But consider, you know, consider carefully. Maybe there's some work you can do that's going to turn in some money without having too much to worry about. Because I feel you've got quite a big heart for art. You know, there are big things going to be happening, Barb. So it's not going to your art isn't going to happen overnight, because it's valuable, because it's really going somewhere. But hey, good luck with that, Barb. I'm sure we all wish you good luck. I really do. Okay. And BBM would like a card for the coming week. So let's do that. Let's switch decks. Let's do a quick switcheroo here. It's always good to keep switching the energies, switching things around. Let's go now with Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light. This is a fabulous deck, actually. Wow, we're moving quick tonight. This is great. We've got some new friends here as well. I'm enjoying this one. Energy's nice and light. So BBM, card for the coming week. Okay. Right, Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. Could be a wacky week, Bob. BBM, I mean. Sorry, forgot who I'd moved on to there. Could be a wacky week, could be a tricky week, because Archangel Michael is all about heavenly protection, you know. So whatever comes up, remember that angels are kind of watching over you. If it doesn't seem to make sense to you as you go through the week, it will eventually add up and you'll realize that it's all been for a reason. Archangel Michael says, you are safe. Angels, stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Just about unreadable in this weird camera that doesn't focus on cards too. Well, it's trying. You can see the background bulging as it tries. Now, at the center of Archangel Michael's heart chakra, we've got this turquoisey blue. So, you know, truth. There's always a true reason for things to go the way they go. Trust your guardians, trust your guides, and call on Archangel Michael if you need to. Seems like it's going to be a funny old week ahead through to next Wednesday, but it's not going to be a bad one. Just kind of hang on to your hat. That's what I'd say there, really. Hang on to your hat. Let us go to Donna at this point. Any message from anywhere? Thanks. Okay. Well, now, any message from anywhere? Well, right, there's something starting new for you. I'm just going to do this one pure psychic, really. I think this is the way to go. There's something new starting. I don't feel that you're at all worried about this new thing starting, but I think you are wondering why your life is going the way it's going at the moment, right? Something new comes up. It feels good. It feels like an answer, and it is an answer, okay? But then things start churning up again. But don't worry, you know, it's a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. That's the sort of wisdom that's coming through to me. All you can really do is kind of try and keep yourself in balance as well as you can. And if people are pushing at you, or if circumstances are pushing at you, just push back a little bit, Donna. Okay, just make the world dance to your tune a little bit. That's... Now then, anything else coming about that? Yeah, I mean, basically better times are coming, Donna, okay? Things are going to smooth out, just not yet, okay? But something good is coming up pretty soon. It really is. Thanks for your question. Love and light, and the best of luck with that. Mrs. Tyler J very kindly reminds us, thumbs up, please, and do hit the subscribe button. So, yeah, guys, drop a like on this if you'd be so kind, and do hit the subscribe button. I see we've got some first-timers with us on the Twig Show tonight, so it's today where you guys are, I know, but it's night here in UK. So hit the subscribe button. More stuff coming all the time. There's a 10-card reading with angel cards and the tarot coming up tomorrow. Friday is going to be Freaky Friday. There's a Freaky Friday read every Friday. And we're live again Friday, 5 p.m. Central USA time, 11 p.m. UK time. Right. Wow. Excuse me. Right. Hi, Stephen. Got sidetracked from your start. Can't stay. Oh, just to say hi. Well, hi to you, Stephen, and thanks for coming in. It's always good to have you along. It really is. Okay. Gartha, very kind of you to ask that, actually, because I don't say enough about that. Basically, I'm $40 for 30 minutes, $70 for an hour face-to-face. I also do email readings. I also do birth charts, which are $42. That's an astrological birth chart. I do teaching, but we arrange a special price for teaching, really, because it, you know, depends how much people want, and there's a whole thing about it. But that's a good point. I should type that all out and actually put it in the descriptions of the videos. But if anyone would like a private reading, do drop me an email, 35and83 at gmail.com. That is 35and83 at gmail.com. That is down in the description. And so is the link to my coffee page, coffee.com paypal.me/twig. And as is appearing on your screen right this second, paypal.me/twigbrother. If you would like to drop a donation on me, that would be absolutely wonderful. And a big thanks to all you guys who donate. Super chat isn't happening at the moment because I've got a bit of a dispute going on with YouTube, but all help welcome, all really totally welcome, really. And Jane the Seeker generally drops a like and a comment after. Well, thank you very much, Jane, and thanks to all you guys who do that. Right, Erin O'Nugent. Here we go. In fact, first, Adrienne says, welcome to all the new Twiglets. Welcome indeed. Twiglets are a weird Marmite biscuit that we have in the UK. Strange. Like yeast extract, that's what Marmite is. Anyway, how might I meet my mate? Shouldn't laugh, sorry, got a laugh in my voice. Let's take a drink of water and calm down a bit. How might I meet my mate? Or whatever you feel like. Hey, great. Well, that is nice and open and kind of open-hearted, and just that feels good. That really does feel good. Right, work your light, Rebecca Campbell. Here we go. Camera didn't focus there. Let's show it a bit clearer. Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell, and a card for Erin O'Nugent answering her question, how might I meet my mate? Or whatever you feel like. Well, I feel like, how might you meet your mate, Erin? Because that's what you feel like. Right. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Okay. Sounds to me like you don't have to try too hard, Erin. It could be that you may be trying too hard, and what really matters is kind of visualizing and believing and everything, and that works so much better if you can get into a quiet, calm space within yourself. Would be nice to spend some time in nature, I guess, because that's really the energy that we're looking at here. But there's also a crescent moon in the sky. There's a crescent moon in the sky now. And in astrology, when we get into the last quarter, and we are coming up to a new moon, I think next Monday or early next week, there's a new moon. So we're in last quarter, and that gets us thinking about heart and home. And you could say hearth and home. In other words, wherever you sort of build your fire, wherever you keep warm, home and family, that is strongly in focus. So really work on that, Erin, because the more you can just relax into this, and the more you can, actually believe that this mate is going to come along and that is going to happen, the more likely it actually is to happen. Beyond that, I would say forget about it, because whenever love comes and knocks on my door, it's always the last thing I'm kind of asking the universe for. For some reason, when we ask the universe for help, I don't know, it seems to want to teach us a lesson first. Okay, right, and as I put that card away, here's another one, the Great Gathering. That's for you as well, okay? There is a gathering of the clans up there in the spirit world, people trying to help you with this, because this is important to you, isn't it? Okay, I don't think it's too far away, Erin, all right? But, believe it can happen. Main thing to do is try not to worry about it, okay? It can become a worry, and then, I don't know, you're just not giving off a vibe that's going to help it happen when it gets to be worrying. That is the trouble. Yeah. Hello, Marcin. I've no idea how to pronounce your name, but this person on the screen now, thumb is up, and my thumb is up for you too. Thank you very much, and thanks for joining us. Karen Sullivan is upon us. Nice to have you. Now then, Jericho G, is there an opportunity that come for you this month? Let me just check, right? There's a good day of opportunity coming up in astrology very soon. I've just got to dig through my book and find it. Where are we? September. Right. Yeah, on Monday, the 6th of September, it's a real good day of opportunity, okay? Because there's a sun and moon in conjunction. It's a new moon, in fact. And if you want to start something important or do something important, that is a really good time to make a move. Monday, the 6th of September. So are we now first, second? That's next Monday. Yeah, and my daughter's actually starting a new job next Monday as well. So it is a good time of opportunity. Okay. Let's do a card for you as well, Jericho. I've just got a feeling there's something hidden here, so we want to, yeah, okay. Knight of Cups. Consider it carefully, okay? The Cups is water sign energy. So it's kind of watery, and you want to have nice clear water around you to make this happen. So you've got a few days yet. You've got all through the weekend to think deeply about it, Jericho. Think, how do you really want things to be with this opportunity? What opportunity do you want? What do you want that opportunity to bring you? Okay, because it's not just the opportunity you get, it's what you're able to do with it. Pray for it would be my advice. But yeah, Monday the 6th, a great day of opportunity for you. And, you know, for a lot of people, because it's astrology. Right. Okay. What she's doing is she's working from home for an organization that looks after local businesses. It's sort of run by the council, and it helps local businesses, because this is totally the back of beyond, you know. If you ever see any of my upload videos where we go for a drive, and there's one tomorrow, actually, we're going for a spin in the countryside tomorrow, you will see it's just miles and miles of like trees and nothing but trees and hardly any people. So businesses struggle, so they need help, and she's going to work for this organization that helps businesses. So sounding good, right? Ah, I see. Well, you never know. You never know, Gartha. You never know. Will Scooter, any girl in my future, or if she get with me? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I think we're back in the tarot again, firmly here. Right, okay, the Chariot. That means you're on a journey to achieving what you want to achieve, right? So yeah, there's a girl in your future, most definitely, but she's going to take some persuading, okay? The Chariot is an inevitable journey, but it's not a guaranteed outcome, and it takes a lot of work. It's not an easy journey, basically. You see here, she's trying to play a game of croquet using a flamingo and a hedgehog. So it's not going to work out that way, is it? But it is going to work out for you, okay? She's definitely in your future. I would say early next year, this is all going to be in hand. I think it's all going to be happening in the early times of next year. Oh, I've got hiccups again. It's actually a very good sign, but I do have hiccups, so excuse me. Rasselin Reeds, nice to have you. Big hearts to you too. Thanks for coming in. And Adrienne is with us. Hello, Adrienne. So good to have you with us. Right. Are all of us that are here in a soul tribe? I would have said yes, right? And this is, let me drink some water to see if these hiccups will stop. Oh. Yes, right. There's a Taoist teaching, and it's a very good Taoist teaching, and I'm sure it's true. I've got my reasons for saying it. That everyone you meet in this life, whether it's for a long time or a short time, could even be just someone in the gas station, and you've only seen them once in your life for 2 minutes, then you drive away. We all have a link. Everyone who meets anyone has a link, and that link is said to be good for 10,000 years, which is just the Taoist way, really, of saying essentially forever. So yeah, I'm sure we're all in a soul tribe. There's not that many of us in it, actually. That's a very good point. We've got more of us in it tonight. This is good. We've got 36. We don't always get up to 36, and some new names, which is great. But yeah, we are all soul tribe for definite. Adrienne says, very beautiful energy here. Yeah. A reason or a season? Well, you know, our walk in this world is definitely for a reason, and it tends to be only for a season. But in the afterlife, we do all join up. Kay Rubio, hello, Kay. Nice to see you. Another Twiglet is here, most definitely. Most definitely. Ah. Right, this is good. Okay. Wow, I haven't stopped talking for ages. I'm just taking a quick breath there. Right. Yeah, I agree, Sam. I agree. We know Elizabeth Hayes well, though. Elizabeth has been with us many times. Great to have you here, and welcome, Elizabeth. Any messages from my grandmother? Well, let's see what we can conjure up at this point. Okay. I'm seeing a very well-dressed lady, actually. Your grandmother would have been a lady who she was always sort of wearing the right clothes for the occasion. She knew how to dress for an occasion, even if it was work or something where she was going to like get dirty easily or something. She would be dressed for it, always sort of wearing the right kind of clothes. I want to say, Elizabeth, spend time, take some quiet time, okay? Because it's very difficult for you to be at your best when there's so much going on around you. Sometimes you've got to just cut through it and, you know, make whatever it is stop. Things get very tangled up and hard to sort out if you allow life to keep twisting and turning around you. Life is full of twists and turns, it's true. But just try and make it stop. Try and make people stop. Okay? That's the thing. She will help you, okay? And it's not just your grandmother. There are several people in the spirit world who are willing to offer you help and to be there for you. So call upon your angels, all right? Ask the angels for help. I feel that you might be quite worried about something at the moment, Elizabeth, and she's sending, you know, she's sending a feeling of comfort out. She was a nurse. Right, she was a nurse. Okay, well, she's certainly nursing you and holding you close. Ooh. Also, Elizabeth, she's given me the feeling that it would be good that there's something you're having to have quite a big think about. Look into sort of paperwork, maybe read up on something. I don't know, I can see you looking at a book. That's what you're being asked to do, really. Look at a book, which could be, you know, anything written on paper, could even be the internet, but try and get more information, okay, about this decision that you've got to make, because it's a big decision and it feels like it's worrying you a fair bit, actually. But don't let it be a worry. Really don't let it be a worry, because you will be able to make the best of it, okay? She says you will be able to make the best of it. So, you know, I really hope that helps you, Elizabeth. And yeah, she's a lovely energy, a lovely soul. I'm glad she's around us, actually. And she'll always be around you, Elizabeth, right? And I'll say this to anyone about their loved ones on the other side. They step back into the shadows because it's your life now. It's my life now. We've got to make the best of it. But they're always watching over us. They're always, always wanting to help. Really, they are. Okay. Right. Okay. Someone who thinks mods suck has just kind of disappeared. That's my hope, anyway. Just got to make that happen, really. Right, sorry, think I've done it. It's just like removing something in the way of a troublemaker there, basically. Okay. Okay, well, that's one down. Now, Marcy is in the house and will probably jump up in a minute, but she's having a drink of water now. Where are we? I saw a question there. You're looking into moving, Elizabeth. Yeah, well, yeah, all right. You've really got to look into all the paperwork of that, haven't you? And that is a big decision. But, you know, don't worry. Don't worry. It's not going to end badly. It looks pretty good for me. But just absolutely give everything involved with that your best shot, Elizabeth. Super important that you give it your best shot. The time to rest is when it's all done, you know, and not before. Okay. So, hey, God bless you. Right, I'm now looking. Okay. Right, Jericho G. Yes, now I mean, look, I'm not going to be told how I have to do this job, right? That's simple. I'm just not being told how to do this job, okay? I'm just not having that, right? Negativity will creep in sometime, fact of life, but it's just crept out again. Okay. Sophia, most definitely. Let me just explain, right? What I do is, one thing, I'm doing a show. So if there's no questions, I talk. If there's one question, I go straight to it. If there's only one question and I've got like 10 minutes to play with, I'm going to do 2 or 3 cards and a pendulum and everything. If there's a lot of people asking questions, I'm going to do 1 card each. I'm going to go as quick as I can. Right, I work with a wonderful spirit guide called Rosalie. She was a Romany fortune teller, so she's used to handling lots of questions. And you know, if people feel that I'm rationing out the questions, I'm sorry, tough. You know, I've got as long as I've got. Got a really poor connection. I like to keep it around an hour and a quarter. So I go at the speed I go. Okay, Holly, yes, you most certainly may, my friend. But right now, a card for Sophia for September. Okay, I'm shuffling the tarot. I've just been told, don't go with those. Where's the angel cards here? Hello, Marcy. You coming to say hello? Come on, then. Come on, they want to see you. Here's Marcy. Da-da-da-da. It's Marcy. Right, okay, Sophia. Thanks for your question. Oh, right. Beautiful deck, this. And it features in tomorrow's uploaded video, which will be with you at sort of mid-afternoon USA time, evening UK time. Tony Carmine Salerno is a psychic artist working out of Blue Angel Galleries in Australia. He paints and he paints and he paints. And then he picks up some paintings and makes a deck. He doesn't just try to... Yeah, I agree, Sam. I absolutely agree. He doesn't just try to make a deck. Yeah, it's all absolute happenstance. He's a medium. He's a real good psychic artist. And from his Ask an Angel deck, Sophia, this is your card for September, my friend. It says prayer, and it's Archangel Sandalphon. Now, Sandalphon can help us with lots of things, including breaking habits and breaking addictions. I'm not accusing you of being addicted to anything, Sophia, but it's going to be good to break certain habits. Maybe this is other people's habits, Sophia. What I want to tell you is, excuse me, break away from what no longer serves you, or maybe what's never served you. An example would be sometimes we get involved in helping someone on a regular basis. The time comes when that person starts taking taking advantage, and they need to stand on their own 2 feet. Then we need to cut the cord and move on. But pray about it. Okay, Sophia, pray about it. Just free yourself up. That's the main thing. And ask Archangel Sandalphon. Can you read that if I bring it up close? Oh, it doesn't focus well. Archangel Sandalphon, okay? Like sandal as in sandal, and then phone as in phone without the E, okay? He's the guy to be in touch with, okay? But it's all about prayer. So try and do some meditation, Sophia. Try and live close to your heart as best you can, okay? Addicted to the phone. There you go then. It's the perfect angel to help with that, is he not? He sounds perfect for you. Right. Oh dear, hiccups, coughs, it's all happening. But thanks so much for your question. Right. Okay. I'll just say that if anyone gets kicked out, that's me, all right? Moderators can put you on timeout for a bit just to quieten things down. But I'm the one with the block list, and, you know, I don't like to do it. I really don't like to block people because very often there are people who are cynical out there about psychics and would never go to a psychic. But like everyone else, they've got loved ones in the spirit world and they've got an angel. Everyone has a guardian angel. And if their loved ones or their spirit guides or whoever want to bring them into contact with a psychic, the only way they're going to do it is if they're persuaded to come and, you know, watch a show like this to laugh at it. So I'll put up with a bit of that, you know, but when people start getting angry and stuff, screw it, they're gone, you know. Oh, right. Now I was going to do a question for Holly DeShane and I've just found it. Right. Had to keep looking there. Okay. Raslin Rhodes, you will find out your spirit guide's name when the time is right. Okay. It sounds to me like, I would say Erica. Okay. Not sure if I'm hearing Eric or Erica or something slightly different, but it's something that sounds like that. Okay. And yeah, you found your true name through guided meditation. Never worry about your spirit guide's name. Okay. It's, I get that the sound vibration has a lot to do with making a good connection. I totally get that. But at the same time, you know, there's a whole soul vibration linking you to your spirit guides. You'll find out when the time is right. It can take years, but don't worry about it. It doesn't mean they're not there. It doesn't mean they don't love you. Right. Okay. Holly DeShane, here we go. And here we have Heaven and Earth. And this is Archangel Metatron. And he's as high as they go. Metatron means on the level with God. Yeah. And you're very welcome, Raslin. Good luck with it, my friend. Yeah, it's very, very high energy here. Now you can see this character's kind of looks as if she's leaning up against a tree. And she is all like wrapped up and tied up, a bit like the Eight of Swords. So if you can get yourself untangled, Holly, go for it. If you can't, don't worry about it, because rather, I mean, it's not a tarot card. It's not the Eight of Swords. And part of the meaning of this card is that all those bands are something that could be helping you. They could be bringing positive energy. So I'm seeing you surrounded with positive energy here as you pick yourself up and push forward, forge ahead, Holly. Okay. Also, there are 3 pentacles on this card. 3 pentagrams. They are suggesting 3 people in the spirit world very close to you. That's the first thing that comes to me. But they're also about spiritual progress, you know. This is spirit coming closer. And whenever there's a pentacle, it's about the 4 elements, earth, air, fire, and water, working together under the control of the divine, under the control of the great spirit, the keepers of the universe. So you're being looked after, my friend. Now, they're not showing up very well, but if I come up close, there are some nice pink hearts in the top of that card there, excuse me. I think they've just about come into focus. So there's some high heart chakra stuff going on, Holly. There's love out there for you coming in around you. Just tune into it. Okay. Look heavenwards, get into a state of meditation if you can. And those beautiful loving energies are going to be coming closer and closer to you. Holly says, I've been concerned about my sick grandsons and life seems so hard lately, but I keep pushing through. Great. That's the way to go. Just keep pushing through. I'm sure you wouldn't want to escape from that situation for sure. So it's not really the Eight of Swords thing, but there is a lot of thinking going on. Okay. And just imagine you and your situation being wrapped up by this great long string of metaphysical divine love, and keep asking the angels. Please keep asking the angels, really, because they will help. They absolutely will. Excuse me, folks. Just got to show you my bald patch again, because Marcy knocked Work Your Light on the floor, and I just know I'm going to need it in a second. Right. Okay. Linda, right, here's some good advice. 35 years ago, you quit smoking. Good for you. Tried all kinds of ways, but this worked. Every night after dinner, I had half a pint of Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Gained weight, but goodbye cigs. Well, I'll take that on board, Linda, because I've really got to stop the cigs. For one thing, I'm 57 years old, and it's time to get rid of the damn things. And for another thing, I talk for a living, so, you know, it gets really harder to keep talking for a living. So, yeah, I'll take that on board. Very kind of you and Adrienne to say I'm cooking with gas tonight. I'm really trying. And I'm glad you said that, actually. Cooking with gas came up in a sort of bit of work I was doing today. So it's kind of psychic. Holly says, thank you so much. Really needed that. Well, I really need you guys to bring your questions. I really do, because otherwise, what would be the point of being a medium? You're very welcome. Thanks so much for your question, Holly. Let's say hello to Layla Marie. Great to have you with us, Layla. Thanks for coming in. And you're asking, am I going to have my baby soon before the due date? I'm due Monday, but no sign of baby. Okay. I'm going to look into that for you now using a pendulum. Layla, I gotta say it, my friend. I hate to say it because I know you're not stupid. I know you guys all understand this, but for various reasons to do with legality and YouTube and God knows what else, I've got to say, for entertainment purposes only, I can't promise this is right. Listen to your doctors. You know, I'm a great believer in spiritual healing and Reiki, and I totally believe everything but God gave us doctors. Okay. So anyway, we get a circle for yes and a back and forth for no, Layla. So is Layla going to have her baby soon before the due date? She's due Monday, but no sign of the baby. It's giving me a very slow circle for yes. So sounds like it's a yes before the due date. Okay. No sign of baby. I get a strong feeling, you know, it's all going to be fine. This is a very worrying time, Layla, when we get close to bringing children into the world. I remember donkeys years ago. I mean, my youngest is 21 now. But I remember that time 21 years ago. It's always a worry, even when everything's okay. It's always a worry. It's bound to be, you know. But love to you, blessings to you. Don't know if you believe in the angels, Layla, but you've got a guardian angel looking out for you. It's going to be okay. Just ask that guardian angel to look out for you. There's also a guardian angel for your baby because everyone has got one. Okay, so it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, my friend. The pendulum is saying yes before the due date. Okay, and if you're due Monday, that isn't very long, but it's obviously near at hand. So God bless you, Layla. As Vivian says, for entertainment purposes only, afraid so. Just got to say that. I totally believe this stuff, but I'm no doctor. And, you know, very best of luck with that and love to you. I'm going to quickly do this one. Right, because it just lets the psychic thing drop down for a minute and gives me a quick break. And I like talking about this. Yeah, I believe in aliens, Wrestling Reads. Right. I live in a part of UK. It's called, it's Wales, UK. And I live in a county called Ceredigion, which used to be in a county called Dyfed, and they moved the boundaries. And if you're into your UFOs and you know a bit about the UK scene with that, there's an area called the Dyfed Triangle, and it's like Area 51 only in West Wales. Loads and loads of sightings here. It goes on all the time. I totally believe in it, and I've had 2 occasions myself when I'm sure I've seen something like that. I just hope to God they don't abduct me because that would scare the life out of me. Touch wood, I probably shouldn't have said anything, but yeah, I most definitely believe in aliens. And okay. Yeah, lots there, UFOs. There are most definitely lots of UFOs there, right? But Karen, as Mr. Tollage said, do type your question in again, okay? I'm now going to wait. Yours is going to be the next question, Karen. Okay, I'm waiting for your question. It's the next one in. So please put your question in again, and I will come to you. And thanks for that, Karen. Lots of UFOs there, yeah. Layla Marie has ancestors from mostly Ireland, but Scotland and English area too. Coolio, yeah. I'm an Englishman myself. I just live in Wales, but I'm from the north of England. I'm a Celt. Nearly Scotland. I'm just south of the Scottish border is where I come from. Oh, now Vivian is privately telling Cat Mama that tomorrow is her 54th birthday. Wow. Right. Well, I said I'd do Karen Sullivan's question next, right? So I should do that. But Karen, are you going to type a question in, my friend? If you've got a question to put in, I'll do it. Oh, sorry, right, I've just seen it, just a general message. And I will come to that one that Vivian's asking just in just a second, okay? But I did promise Karen the next one. So let's go. I picked this deck up, might as well use it. The wisdom is good, and that's where I'm drawn. Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. So let's just randomly cut the deck and see what comes out at random. Starseed, what lights you up? Okay, this is a question to ask yourself as much as anything, Karen. So you're in a situation, I feel you just kind of like feel like you're plodding along and not getting anywhere. But the journey is actually all part of the spiritual experience. Okay. So I would say though, right, it's asking you what lights you up. Try and move yourself towards situations that make you happier. We've got this character sitting on a rock, and the card doesn't show too well on the camera, but there's a journey across water there, so it feels like a long way off. But she's seeing all the wonders of the universe, the rings of Saturn there, and a lot of stuff going on in the planetary world behind it. Just checking, because I thought that might be where is it? I thought that where my finger is, I thought that might have been a reflection, but no, it's the sun shining through the mist. Okay, and so what you need is clarity, and the way to get that clarity, Karen, is ask yourself what lights you up and keep moving towards it. Many things light you up. Well, you know, great, but what would be your what would be the like your favorite thing? I guess, you know, focus on that, because I get the feeling you really need upliftment, Karen. This is the thing, you know. Maybe something's stopping you from having any kind of peaceful time and being happy. And Saturn return. Well, that could be something, because Saturn is the lawmaker, and when Saturn return comes up, it can throw all kinds of crap into the air, makes it difficult. But here we go. Look, art, books, and tarot. Three things that go together. Maybe it's time for you to create a tarot deck, Karen. Who knows? But, you know, make the most of what the universe has to offer you. That's the bottom line. It is a long journey. It's a journey across water, but it's looking good for you if you just sit there and contemplate, like this lady here in the card. Sit there and contemplate what lights you up, and then use it to drive you forward, my friend. Hope that helps you. Okay, all too brief, really. I would like to give everyone like an hour-long reading if I could, but just the way time goes, really. But thanks for that question, Karen. Big love and big light to you, and best of luck with everything. So, Cat Mama Meow, tomorrow is my 54th birthday. What do the cards say about my 54th year of life? Love, 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 Twig Brother. Here we go. Okay, right. What do the cards say? The ever unfolding rose. So the first thing to say, big truth actually for everyone, but in your case particularly, because it goes with this card, the truth is forever unfolding. And whatever age you are is a number of years. It doesn't really relate to the progress you've made in life, and it doesn't mean that kind of you're not going to make as much progress in the future. That rose is forever unfolding, and it says, cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. Okay, so that idea of going into that 54th year and going through that birthday, and a very happy birthday to you, by the way, for tomorrow. We all wish you that. It's going to be tomorrow in UK in just 2 hours time. Actually, it's 10 p.m. here, so the show will be coming to a close pretty soon, I'm afraid, because I'm enjoying this one. But yeah, it's, you know, your spiritual progress is going to keep going. Life is going to keep moving. I must admit, when I turned 50, I thought, well, I'm sort of in late middle age now. That's sort of the end of it, isn't it? And absolutely not. When I was 56, my YouTube channel took off. I started my YouTube channel when I was 39, and it didn't take off till I was 56. And I've got a whole new lease of life here. Readings piling in all the time, new ideas coming all the time. Really happy time for me. My kids are growing up and doing new things, and I'm doing new things all the time. So the ever unfolding rose, that is your card, Vivian, and I am sure we all wish you a happy birthday. Right, okay. If trolls would spend time doing positive, it would enlighten them. They are creative enough to help humanity. Couldn't agree more, Linda, and that's why I put up with them for a few minutes before I get rid of them, to be quite honest. And that's why I keep putting up with some of them, because God, yeah, it's people like that don't have the awareness of spirituality that really need this, you know. And I know you guys need it as well, and I need it too. I need lots of spiritual guidance. We all do. Couldn't do without it. But yeah, trolls, it's a waste of energy, isn't it? Hey, don't worry about it, Karen. I'm sure that happy birthday wish found its way to the right place. Energy always finds its goal. I wasn't sure if it was Cat Mama's birthday or not when I read that. But no, it's Vivian's birthday tomorrow. Right, so it's happy birthday, Vivian. And Cat Mama, happy birthday. Why not have a happy birthday, Cat Mama? Why ever not? But it is most definitely Vivian's birthday tomorrow. Virgos rock. Sam, absolutely they do. Sam rocks. Sam really rocks. You guys totally rock. You really do. Jane the Seeker says spiritual guidance is like air. Yeah, couldn't agree more. So that reading was for Vivian, Cat Mama. Okay, it was for Vivian. I'm going to do you a card as well. We're on the end of the show here, but who cares? Let's just do a card for you, Cat Mama. Ace of Pentacles for you, Cat Mama. Okay, abundance will really kind of double up if you start, you know, cast your bread upon the waters. In other words, like the Bible says, what you put out will come back to you, you know, it'll sort of redouble, you know, it'll come back to you as more than what you put out, basically. Right, okay. This is so confusing. Honestly, I don't know whose birthday it is now tomorrow, right? But what I got was a message from Vivian saying, Cat Mama Meow, my birthday is tomorrow. So I thought she was telling Cat Mama that it was her birthday. It's not your birthday. Oh, God. Right, well, the card I did for you was for you, Vivian, definitely. I'm sure about that, okay? Oh, my God. Adrienne, thank you kindly. You are unintentionally sending some major Reiki energy right now. Very kind of you to say so, and great that you picked that up. Actually, I have been really getting kind of tuned into Reiki a lot in the last sort of week or so, and I'm always tuned into Reiki, but it's definitely been a thing for the last week or so, really. Okay, right, so just like the Queen, Vivian, 2 birthdays. Why ever not? Anything lost can be found. Hope the trolls come around. They'll learn one day. They'll learn. It's just not their time yet, you know. That's an unfortunate fact. Okay. Hey, happy birthday for September the 8th, Seti. I will be back before then. Actually, we're here again on Sunday at 3 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. UK. And we're here before that on Friday at, let me see, 5 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. UK time. So do join us again, Seti. We've got 2 more shows before then, but sending those birthday vibes out, sending them your way. Guys, I'm going to draw this one to a close now. Thanks very much. I feel it's been great energy, actually. That's a good thing to end on, actually. Isadora Clark. Every day is a birthday. Enjoy. Life is precious. Couldn't put it better myself. I'm still projecting that energy. I'm always hoping that I'll project plenty of good energy out through these videos. And you guys project your own energy into the chat as well. Great to have so many helping, healing hands, kind hearts and loving minds here in the chat with us. Really makes everything so much better. And I feel very privileged to have you guys in the chat. And if you're watching the upload, I feel very privileged to have you guys too. It's wonderful. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for having me on your screen. I look forward to seeing you again. Please drop a thumbs up on this if you've enjoyed it. 35and83@gmail.com if you would like a private reading or an astrological birth chart. That email address down there in the description. Coffee.com/twig if you would like to endow me with a donation. That would be very uplifting and very welcome. But meanwhile, be good to each other. Take care of yourselves. Upload coming tomorrow and more stuff happening on Friday, including the Freaky Friday read. With that, guys, love and light to you. Blessings. Big thanks from me. And, of course,